Hello, Conquerors! I'm your host and humble guide maker, the Purple Bull Moose. Welcome back to the channel where we cover all things Old World. I'll be doing my best to give you all the tools necessary to take on the best 4X strategy game of the last decade at its highest difficulty. Please help us support the channel so we can spread the good word about this criminally underrated game. You have all boosted me over 1,000 subscribers, but we are not stopping here. If you can keep supporting the channel, I will do my best to recruit as many new players to the game to ensure Old World's continued success, so we can all selfishly pressure Mohawk and Hooded Horse to keep up their caretaking of the game and one day produce a sequel. But without further delay, let's get into it. Well, welcome back, everybody. Where we last left off, we had formally extinguished our last remains of patience. I think it's time for some warfare. We are on our self-imposed ambitions to finally get Cataphracts, not Gatafrax, but I suppose for Gatarak, the playthrough, that is a appropriate typo. Enough delaying, it's time for war. Everything's built. Our entire economy is put together. The printer has been turned on. We have reduced the much stronger capacity of the enemy armies just down to stronger. And the ability of our individual units far exceeds there from our limited scouting as it is. But it's turn 100. We can't give the AI any more time, or at least I'm not willing to. Cataphracts are just around the corner, and when they come online, well, so does the Wrecking Ball. Really excited for this next playthrough, guys, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Things are going really good. We have another clergy on the way, one already in the basket. And we have 2 kids on the way to getting aged in for another set of generals. Definitely looking forward to that. 12 orders left, 40 coming in turn over turn. A few more years until we have another round of onagers. 4 will be more than enough to hold off this line. The idea is to declare war on Persia and let them come in. They might tear up this city, but we have onagers to fire into urban, which is always really powerful. And on top of that, we have this one Shoteli unit that has access to the Besieger, Warden, Heckler, and Fierce. So any infantry that come into our urban area, and they might wreak a little havoc, but anyone who dares try is going to get their teeth kicked in. And I'm so very excited to dish that out. 1 turn left until we have Manor, and we have a couple of laws that we can get established. We currently have outstanding Holy War, 1 extra promotion per new unit, and in 1 turn more, we will also have access to Professional Army, an extra 50% increase on all units during combat, not to mention additional training inside of the cities. So we will certainly be taking advantage of that. It'd be nice to get both on, but quite frankly, our civics is not what it used to be. But, once a duelist is no longer minting coins and Frontlines is no longer building walls, we should be in pretty solid shape to at least get a slight recovery in our civics production. We do have this one not particularly impressive hero here. He's already the age 41. His stats are less than stellar. And Steadfast doesn't really do anything for us this late in the game. So I think he's actually going to be really good at making us an additional spy. I want to get him installed in the capital here, so that way we're able to keep an eye on everything that this city is going to be producing, as well as any additional movement that might be coming in. Being able to see both of these individual cities is going to go a long way towards making sure that we are able to keep up a solid war effort. 10 orders left. Just want to make sure that we have all of our units in the places that we want them to be. It's nice that they're able to get training where they can, but that's not our top priority. Our top priority is making sure that our ranged units, all of these archers, are able to get into this theater of war. This is where they're going to be able to do the most damage. Out here and without any cover. We're going to send out some workers to chop out this scruff, but anybody else coming in here is going to be receiving a less than warm welcome. That's the plan for this city. We have urban warfare for this city. I think that'll be overall very good. We also will have a cavalry charge that'll be able to come in and clean up on this flat tiles. Manners discovered, discontent exposed. Foreign agent has increased discontent, but been exposed. Okay, that's good. Oh, so someone's spying on us. That's interesting. Scholar has gotten into the clergy. Good. Become a priest. Excellent. We definitely want more people to be available to train. Severely ill, the Prophet Manny has been complete. Okay, well, maybe you won't get that much exploring out, Prophet, but Hopefully you stick around at least a little bit longer. And you're ill as well. Just another commander. Bad news. Alarming news from our agents in Egypt. Egyptian leadership has sent a request to Assyria for assistance in the war against us. Good. More. Ooh, a Freemason is not super enticing. I don't really care about a Freemason. I'm not charming, so yeah, bring on the war and give me extra orders. I'll take that. Manny in the east. Manny has sent word that he has once more reached the distant land of Saka, where he has been met with a host of different religions and ways of thinking. Inspired to write about his discoveries, he has composed a new work of Geese, which he has dedicated to you. Aw, so nice. We get a whole bunch of civics. Thank you, Manny. Well done. He upgrades a little bit. Aw, shame. Would have wished you survived a little bit longer, or hopefully you continue to survive a little bit longer. I can bring him home. No, he can stay out there. That's fine. Ablana Quanalba. Caleb's scout and frustrated echoes down the corridors upon entering the room that your scholar has turned into a makeshift workshop. A crystal sphere slams into the wall, a hair's breadth from your royal forehead. My queen! He exclaimed. I did not think anybody was here. After profuse apologies, Caleb explains that he was trying to inscribe a crystal globe. Oh, well, I don't want to be superstitious. That sucks. So I will take +1 and make Caleb a little upset. He is good to us, but, I don't care if you're upset with me, Caleb, as long as you keep digging those rocks up. We will immediately grab access to... Well, we're not doing a lot of fighting yet, and the very next turn we'll have access to yet another law. So let's go ahead and grab Holy War first. And next turn we'll grab Professional Army. It's not like we're doing battle right here in this moment. And we'll get a free horseman next turn too. That'll be great once we actually can get back on track and finally get access to our final tech, Barding. Hopefully next turn, we will have an additional horseman to upgrade when that comes through. So we're at war now with Assyria. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and make this last spot not food-based, but instead build a fort. Grab one of our clerics, throw him up here to fortify, and grab another cleric here to fortify. 2 units alone is going to be more than enough to hold off anything that's going to be coming through Assyria. And Assyria is currently only at war with us. So, yeah, my assumption is that they're probably going to bring at least a little something over to us. They are still stronger, so hopefully these 3 places are enough to hold the line, but that could get a little dicey. Not going to get an onager, even though that would be great for holding down this choke point. Instead, I am going to go ahead and grab an archer, just a little extra range to back up this maceman if we need it. And in the capital, another 1-turn horseman. Don't mind if I do. 1 more turn and we'll have plenty of civics to be able to get that next law. We have a lot of laws this game. I'm doing a pretty good job in that regard. 1 more farm up here in the capital. What other lazy workers do we have hanging around? All right, come over here, make another farm. You can stay up here in North Fort and get me another mine. Not going to say no to this temple. It seems halfway decent. An extra 40 gold, 6 culture. Certainly doesn't hurt. Yeah, why not? Go again and get started on moving our front lines a little more forward. They're a little bit more exposed here, but we will make do. Hold the back line well enough. Make sure that we have our flank covered. And continue to bring in our ranged units. So that way, in case anything does pop off, we are ready. Get the fortified train going up here in Cyramp as well. And honestly, I just don't think Egypt's coming. If they are, they're not doing a great job of it. Let's do a quick little run in. Nothing I can see. Run out. See if anyone comes and contests this 1 horseman. If we lose them, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and gather our cavalry into one place so that we're able to keep them relatively organized. Yeah, definitely need more horse units. I'm surprised I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 available. I could have sworn I had much more than that. Rotate these guys to the front. Do I have any idle generals? I do. Ooh, an excellent idle general. All right, who doesn't have a... You don't. Yes, all right, well, so we'll strap the zealot here. And frankly, should put the Duke himself on this unit. We want our best generals on our best units. To make sure things stay copacetic inside of our domestic situation, I'm going to go ahead and have the religious head intercede the oligarch, and we're going to sell a little bit of our massive iron production so we can also launch an influence mission on them and keep that really tight. And the year there. Oh, there we go. One spear. Finally, all it took was a little bit of bait. Wow, oh, and good. They have arrows too. Oh, this is going to be a war. Wildfire and Cyramp, Free Horseman, the Prophet's dead. The Patriarch is now upset. Who cares? And the ill commander believes superstitious things. Great. Sophia the Capable. Nice. Untouched. Well, I'm not cursed, so no matter what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be pissing off the Manny religion a little bit. So I'll take the XP, or I suppose the legitimacy where I can. The Banner of Loyalty. Interesting. I don't hate that. It just, oh, so I get it no matter what. So yes, we'll take extra damage. That seems good. And barding is going to be up soon. All right, let's go ahead and grab professional army now that we actually have a war on our hands. Looking good. And we just dragged all our Shotelai out this way, assuming that we're going to be declaring war on Persia. So we don't have much in the way to commit to the troops in here. All right, let's have them keep coming to us. I'm going to go ahead and come up to Holy Horse. Bring some additional units up that way. We are going to continue to collect our horses here in one cluster. I want to make sure they're all in one spot so we can upgrade them all at once. Keep those horses coming on out. Send whatever spare Shotelai that we can up to the Holy Horse location. I'm going to continue to keep my archers here, and these three here, and these three here, but all other units can certainly be making their way over to the Egyptian theater of war. We're not quite ready to kick off the war against Persia yet. We want to make sure that we are on the aggressing foot if we can, or at least a little bit more dug in than we currently are. Available worker, I want you to come down here. We do still need to getting prepared for the war that to come. I don't think I can chop in here. No, I can't. So this is all the extra coverage we can take away from them. And we have blanketed this entire area with farms. So the reversed locust plan has certainly worked out quite well. And let's move the elephant in a little bit closer. I don't know if that is going to be super useful against the spearmen, but we might find a use for it. We are going to release the queen from this individual Shotelai and drop her on, and I don't think it'll hurt to drag this. Oh, we're all out of orders. And in Delverhaven, there's not really anything I want to be producing out of this city. I guess a archer wouldn't hurt. Yeah, sure, it'll be an archer with +1 promotion, so yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that here. We have the additional civics, so we're going to definitely grab professional army, lock that in, and end the year there. Do your worst, Egypt. Full retreat. Come on, guys. Are you going to leave us here? Hattie's at peace with Greece. We got a whole bunch of influences boosted. Very nice. The Chancellor is ill. That's too bad. And another general is ill. Also too bad. But we'll make do. Wildfires end. I'll take the XP. Thank you very much. Nice little opportunity Egypt has presented us. We definitely want to hug this tree line. We saw that their best troops that they were coming out with all happened to be bows. So even right up close, the most this bow is going to be able to do is 3 damage. If we get a nice line here on this tree line, we'll be able to snag this ballista and hopefully also not suffer too many casualties because of it. So we're going to go ahead and get our cheapest units on the edges. We're going to put the zealot here just in case we get routed. And we're going to force march this unit in here so we can get a disarm here. Oh, interesting. In the midst of the fighting, the commander was sought out by the Egyptian officer. Rather than fighting, the warrior threw down their khopesh at the general's feet and allowed herself to be taken into custody. Questioning the officer after the battle, reports that they are a Jewish defector. Interesting. I don't know if I trust that. I mean, you're severely ill, so you know what? I'll take the court scholar. I don't think that'll hurt. Hopefully they don't betray us. And we snag the kill here. So hopefully this line is strong enough. They will come in and try to contest, and I'm hoping that it doesn't lead to a too potent of a rout. We have 4 years left before we're allowed to return the favor. I'm going to take one more horse out of here, and we're going to save the rest of our food for the upgrade in 4 years. Bring them out to the front. Go ahead and give them... Oh, they already came out with focus? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not really going for crits on a horse, but whatever. I'll take combat. And, of course, another Shoteli over in Holy Horse. Send this worker up to North Fork, grab another mine. Use the rest of these guys up here to just grab whatever extra farms we can get our hands on. Nothing hurts at this point. That's a great looking farm right there. All out of gold. Come up here, chop chop. To get this farm online. And grab another farm right next to it. 4 more orders. All the families are happy with us. Is there anything we want to be doing with our council? We're not worried about foreign relations anymore. We're not worried about domestic relations anymore. We have all the people that we need to tutor. None of the kids are of tutoring age. Kind of in the clear for 2 years. Let's take a look at these guys on the front line, see if we can add anything to it. Let's go ahead and grab Tough on the guy on the end. And I guess Guard here. Yeah, get a Zealot with Tough and Guard 3 would be awesome. So, yeah, a little extra defense on our flanks. Looks good. Go ahead and soup up this front line in Persia. We want to make sure that we're using good generals everywhere that we can. And we have the Banner of Unity, so I think that's all the generals that we have access to. All right. I mean, the whole thing's looking pretty good. Defensive lines are looking pretty good. Resupply lines are looking really good. No complaints, no complaints. And you're there. Here they come. Doing some damage, but it doesn't look like they're committing. Okay, oof, there's the big hit. We were worried about ballistas like this, because they're actually able to do a lot of damage. Okay. Good, glad we were able to grab one, and we were able to get a little bit more of a idea of their forces. The peace is over. Yes, it is. 3 years, we're declaring on you if you don't declare on us. We do not grovel. Bring it on. Carrying the torch. The Patriarch meets you to discuss spiritual matters as he has recently taken up the mantle as the leader of the Aksumite paganism. In the wake of the judge's death, he converses with you on various issues as you stroll through the palace garden. What kind of person are you? Influence is an easy pickup. We're not devout. And I don't feel like spending any resources on you. So influence will just be fine. Get a new chancellor. Well, Masoba's the only one that's not mad at me. So, sure, you can be the chancellor. All right, my husband and court soldier. Upgrade. Yeah, let's do vigilant. You're 50 years old. You're not going to be strapped onto... Actually, I mean, strict would be good, too. Both of these would be good. These are actually great choices for him as a frontline governor. I'll take the extra city defense. I think we might need it. So, didn't lose any units here. That's nice. We came out, grabbed a quick kill. We are going to retreat and heal. Ooh, why are you so slow? Let's move you a little bit faster now. Thank you. Yeah, get you out of harm's way. Grab another heal. They can force march through if they want to, but only the horse and the ballista are going to make it there unscathed. Keep on bringing the cavalry all into one spot. Ooh, combat 1 already pre-established. Thank you. Combat 2. And you know what? One more Shoteli, or one more horseman. 6 horsemen sounds like a nice round number. I'm not sure round in what way, but don't question me on it. In Cyramp, I'm going to get another Demped Warrior. We will be able to upgrade them soon enough. We're going to be able to get this Demped Warrior soon enough. And on top of that, when it's all said and done, we should be able to also upgrade it into a Shoteli in 2 turns when the Citadel is completed. More farms, please, where you can. You as well. There's no way this grove stays around, right? Someone burns that down. I don't care. And we will end the year there. Come on, Egypt. Get it, curious. Come on a little bit more forward. Ooh, would they have some interest? Oh, and the hero has come. We might have a launch offensive kill on our leader. Ooh, getting feisty. Oh, but that's it. I'm still unpopular? How is that possible? Have I failed that mission twice? Oh, my lord. Well, we got 2 rebels. This is not the time that we want them. Assyria is now at peace with Egypt. Hatti has a new king. Persia has converted. Oh, no, just upgraded. Okay. Well, that's good. That's extra science for us inside of Holy Horse. Spy Master has converted. Severely ill on the matriarch. That's too bad. We did a little bit of investing in her. And, okay, Princess Zaba, named after my father, is now old enough to be tutored. Good to know. Okay, before anything else, don't even want to look at that. Get me out of unpopular, for the love of the Lord. And please, someone tutor the kid. Who do you want tutoring him? We have 2 options. We have 1 clergy member. Oh, wow, only 1 clergy member. All right, let's get you in. And let's get another clergy member. Costs 300. We can sell a little bit of food. We have a lot. Who's young and doesn't have a job? General. Who are you? A builder who's angry at me? Not the best choice. All right, lab, you're in. Tag you in. Please become a priestess. You came all this way just to fail. How curious. Well, if you're going to provide me an opportunity to get a nice little route off, I'm not going to say no. Let's pop in. 1 kill here. Move the Shoteli in. Attack this. Disarm them. Minus 20 damage. Close, but no cigar. We need an enabler. I don't want to waste a full attack from anybody. Nah, it's fine. We'll go ahead and attack here. Bring in yet another cavalry unit to then rout again. Very nice. And keep on coming with the Shoteli. Get her up at disarm here. And I guess we can go ahead and abandon this particular post. Yes. And get a final kill there. Very strong. All right, now we can go back to events. In defense of the Holy City. News travels quickly. Oh, the Holy City of Holy Horse is under attack. No, not anymore. We took care of that situation. Jewish leaders guide their gathered followers in prayer and safety for the Holy City. Asking for aid. We get conscripts everywhere. Conscripts are great. Macemen, much less so, especially at a cost. Or 1 single spearman and a whole bunch of orders. Interesting. Pass. I'm going to go with all the conscripts. That's 6 conscripts. That's great. For legitimacy. Spreads to North Fort. I'm not paying you for it, but you can spread your religion all you want. Aspirations. Oligarch becomes strict and cruel. Or intelligent and corrupt. Now known as the Viper. Are you anything? You're the governor of Holy Horse. Okay, so I actually really like intelligent. I hate corrupt. That is a loss of gold. Yeah, let's go with strict. We don't need to grow anymore. We are definitely going to keep producing troops, though. Air education. Oh, and I'm impulsive, so I'm just throwing them wherever. Gross. All right, you're a politics student. You might still come out a hero. 6 opulent projects? Not in your life. What? Or the oligarch seize the throne? Well, I'm not going to do it, but no way you get the throne. Get out of here, you dirty scholar. You're not even a good scholar. Gross. Get out of here. I'll take on the ambition, but I'm not going to do it. That's just going to take down my training. Not in a million years. All right. We are going to release our leader here. Don't want them tied onto a damaged unit. Heal. Elephant's going to come in. These 2 units are going to poke and poke. And yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the kill. Doesn't hurt to get extra XP. Only 11 unit orders left. We do have this here. Good. Right in Wow, we can just completely demolish it? Oh my lord. That's the power of Warden. That's not even with the Besieger bonus either. Wow, that's so good. Let's grab this weak spot right here. Yeah, let's train up our backline a little bit. Destroy the rebels with a cannon fodder. Love that. That conscript can stay up there. This one will come here to protect the flank. This one here will come to protect the flank. And we're going to take this militia and we're going to upgrade them into a conscript. You know, if we have the access to do so, why not? And a duelist, I think that's enough horses. I think we can go back to Shotelai. We have enough route enablers, and in 2 turns, we'll be able to upgrade them all. Actually, I'm going to take that back, because we're going to need the iron to actually upgrade them all in 2 turns. So what do we want to go ahead and waste our time on for 2 turns? Never hurts to get more apprentice officers. Additional flat training sounds good. We'll go ahead and do that. End the year there. Oh, they're going to try it again. And this forest shall provide. Matriarch has died in the field. That's too bad. Led to an event. Please, just let me stop being unpopular. Oh, the ambassador's feeling ill. Tutored by couriers. Okay. All right, finally. No longer unpopular, but I get estates and Cyramp. That's not the worst. That's not the worst. Estates means minus what? Per family opinion level? They're very happy with us. Screw it. It's not like we were using Ramp as a big military producer anyways. If it has to go anywhere, it's not a bad spot for it to be. Yeah, let's just stop being unpopular. Wow, I feel like this comes up every single time somebody switches over into a new religion, or a new religious head comes up. You know what? I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I mean, I could clearly pay for it, but I want to see what happens if I don't. I've always paid for this, so let's see what happens if I don't. The Calling of God. Your son Azaba tutor writes saying that you've been claiming to have a direct connection to God. Okay. This divine guidance has the tutors equally awed and scared. Becomes estranged or becomes blessed, inspiring, pious, aesthetic, or insane. I'm fine with rolling the dice on this. We have plenty of backups in case we need to throw him in jail. So, yes. Let's roll the dice. Air education. Where do we put you? Some ledgers? No. Impulsive sucks. It takes away agency. Not my favorite stat. Would love if there was a way to get rid of this. All right. Commerce student it is. The Era of Holy Wars. Ooh, that's good. Huge stat boost. Huge civics boost. Huge orders boost. Don't hate anything about that. Or we get 2 macemen, a horseman, and just extra. Ooh, an extra courage. Ooh, they're both good. But unfortunately, this one comes at a cost, and I don't need the maceman. So I will just take the defensive stat. That sounds fine. 2 more turns until war against Persia. We said we're going to take them both on at the same time. I'm not going to chicken out now. We're going to next turn, we're going to get it, upgrade everybody, and on the turn after that, it's time to declare war. Let them come in and fall upon their own swords. I think we have more than enough to be able to support ourselves. Would have loved Combat 3 on this Zealot unit here on the corner, but I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and suffer with Horsebane. Really what I would like to see is the ability to defend against Persia's potential horse units. So an extra 25% of attack and defense against them does sound nice. We're going to form this nice wedge with the Zealot on the corner for better defense, and you can't route through conscripts, so all of that looks really good. Nice, solid defensive line. Might as well move this unit back. Close off access to be able to jump into our cavalry who are in waiting. And now, do we want to push out or not? This horse already has Combat 2 and has access to Combat 3, so I'm going to add myself as the general here. That's very good. And then next turn upgrade, and then next turn fight with my leader on this top tier horseman. I'm going to retreat with my horsemen back to the location. Make sure they're healed up and ready for upgrade. And because we have lost a little bit of the strength, we are going to back up, heal, and let Egypt continue to come into us. It seems to be working for us so far. Going to send these units back here. Grab shield bearer on here and fortify. Send this unit up until this fort and also fortify here. I guess combat seems good. We'll get combat 2 and 3, hopefully on top of this war elephant. That'll make it nice and tanky. And we've assembled all 6 of our horses. I'm going to go ahead and grab tough. Sounds good. Ooh, I'm so excited for the cavalry rush. To conserve our resources, I'm going to spend 1 year doing council on both the capital and holy horse. That way we have the maximum amount of resources that we could use to upgrade all of our cavalry, and then we'll go back to printing units. Might as well do the same thing up at North Fort. Doesn't hurt. Drag this militia to the front line, upgrade into a conscript, and we have a lot of troops that aren't otherwise being utilized. I'm pretty happy with where everybody else is. I like my positioning. I don't think we really need to do too many edits. I guess we just gotta grab these last farms where we can. And I guess we can spend a little bit of time doing some upgrades. So let's focus on our new horses. Who's looking sharp? Yeah, let's grab combat 2 on this one. Amphibious and bloodthirsty. Don't hate that. And yeah, not really excited about anything you have either. I guess I'm going to go for strike just to make sure we can get through those routes, cut down a little bit harder. And we'll go the same thing here, strike and strike. Let's go ahead and get another agent into Tuss. Doesn't hurt to spread out our access. And what keeps happening to all my clergy? I feel like I make a new clergy every like 2 minutes, and then there's no one here to ever tutor the kids. All right, so if we take the governor out of here, are we still able to get barding up in 1 turn? Yes. Okay, good. So start at least tutoring the prince. We can ignore the commerce student. They have no chance of becoming any... Well, actually, commerce makes you maybe become a commander. Okay. But at least this gives a better chance of becoming a hero. I mean, not a better chance, but we'd rather have a hero than a commander at this point. Hopefully, Zaquarnus actually comes out a tactics student, but this whole impulsive thing is really annoying. It's really skewing off our ability to ramp. They're already in place. Let's go ahead and grab another farm here. But I think it's time to put our workers to sleep for the most part. It's time to focus on the war. So everybody go ahead. You've done a wonderful job. But let's go ahead and let the big bruisers take care of the rest. I don't hate this lumber mill. Let's grab that lumber mill. I guess this guy can come up and build roads out to the forts at the very least. It doesn't hurt. Any other internal politics I want to deal with? They're already interceded for me. But they're making up a good chunk of the military. In fact, all the families are making up a good chunk of the military. So if we can get their religions up over the cusp, that would be nice. Let's do intercession. And let's give a little bit more of our... Just a little bit of our stone to get influence as well. Really get Judaism up over the hump. And end the year there. Ooh, that's a big advance. Okay. Discovered barding. Perfect. Inducted into the clergy. Great. We have a second tutor. Okay. Okay. And he's insane. Oh, Princess Zaba. As cursed as your namesake. Oh, well, you know, we gave it a rip, guy. We gave it a rip. We can adopt the paganism to get extra happiness for 700 civics? I don't know why we would. Yeah, not right now. No, thank you. Okay, so we're not focused on this kid anymore. We are focused on you. We have a new tutor, so we're going to lock them in. Tech-wise, the only other thing I want is Bodican Arrow. We have a whole bunch of archers, and I would really like to upgrade them. So we're only looking for quick detours. So yeah, 1 turn to turn around and get back access to Bodican Arrow is certainly the right call. Next thing up is we want to make sure that we're upgrading all of our cataphracts. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Can we buy the upgrade? So the upgrade's costing us, the bottleneck right now is, so we can sell 100 food and get one more upgrade. And now we need 1,400, so 1,000. So let's go ahead and sell some stone. That's actually too much stone. Don't want to sell all that stone. We need 1,400. Perfect. Not quite. That should be enough. Oh, my lord. Just one more. There we go. And there it is. All right. All 6 are now upgraded. We have spent all of our economy with the exception of our stone. And I guess it's because we have spent all of our economy, we had to keep the printer off for one more turn. So let's go ahead and go back to the original plan. Put everybody on council. Cherish resources while we can. And just like all IT support, when in doubt, turn it off and turn it back on again. So it's funny. I mean, we're fending off Egypt with like one hand tied behind our back, or really like 2 of our 4 hands tied behind our back, because all of our good units are out here waiting for Egypt, or not Egypt, Persia to kick off. We have our cavalry charge ready to go in either direction. Nice placement on that. And I think we can take them in these woods. But with the access to the swordsman, that gets a little bit more tricky. You can't be afraid of losing units, but if you can avoid it, you should. We can't rout because we just upgraded all of our horses. Alright, the conscript can get in here and do 7. And then this guy can come in and finish. So that's 1 kill down. The horse archers are able to do 4, so are the bowmen. Yeah, the real threat is the ballista, but that's hidden a little bit too deep. How far do I push this offensive? We could kill 1 more bowman. Yeah, why not a full court press? Yeah, full court press, have them all come in, and then when they, shoot off everything they can, we'll rout them as hard as possible with 6 cataphracts. Yeah. And if they retreat, then they retreat, and we get free kills. So, yeah, all in. Disarm. Can anybody one-shot? No. Even the most advanced, still no. Don't want to cause a panic. All right, let's disarm again. Or actually, let's go ahead and bring that back. Let's come into the most vulnerable position, hit with the conscript, and finish here. Ready to grab shield bearer to do extra damage anyways. Very nice. Don't want to give the ballista an easy shot, but I imagine they're going to focus down this conscript. Might as well disarm. Looks good. Reduce the amount of damage that they're going to do. And I don't think it's the worst idea to use a unit to disarm this ballista either. Also reduce its damage. Best defense being a good offense. This unit will simply heal. That seems fine. And let's run yet another conscript into harm's way to give them a target. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and take this unit and place it under this militia. Oh, we're missing a range in here? Oh my. Okay, let's get that down. It's not going to do any good under the militia for the next 4 years, but in 4 years, at least it won't be on flat land. Not that militia will probably last that long, but, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to end the area there. Here comes the leader again. All right, we might lose 1 Shotella here. Yeah, for sure. Focus fire is definitely coming in hard. But I'm not seeing any pole arm units, so a good route is definitely on the way. Perfect. All right, metaphysics, ambassador. Who cares about any of this? The bloodthirst is real, guys. Fine. I'll do the damn events. I'm itching to get my hands on my cataphracts right now. The Duchess becomes terrified. Why would you be terrified? My sister-in-law, warlike and foolish. You are what? Are you anything? Just my brother's spouse? Becomes terrified of me. That's fine. Becomes influenced. Yeah, let's not terrify the poor girl. Oh, see, I was trying to influence her because she is the matriarch. That's who she is. Okay. Head of the religion. Yeah. All right. Fair. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with her being terrified of me. That sounds great. Keep this family deep in my pocket. And ooh, I'm so excited. Ooh, okay. Let's focus. First things first. Let's finish the events. Let's stay disciplined. No, I don't want to lose any of my defense. I like my defense. It's not worth the civics. Let's go ahead and pay the stone. Princess Zaba becomes estranged and becomes exploring. That's fine. You're the insane dude, right? Yeah, go explore. Get the hell out of here. Oh, or I could be no longer impulsive, but I become stressed. I mean, this is a great way to get rid of the crazy guy. But I would very much like to purposefully put this guy in tactics school next year, which there is no guarantee. So, yes, let's go ahead and get rid of impulsive, which is too bad. Well, impulsive actually gives me a little bit of courage. So let's do that after this attack. Oh, and it's nice cinematic with the rain. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, how many can we get? That's one. All right. And currently doing 11 damage. Let's take our weakest guy. Disarm, minus 20%. Not quite enough. We can sneak in this unit. No, not really. So let's back him up. We need someone who can do more damage. So let's grab the Zealot. 5 damage in disarm. Bloodthirsty sounds good. Can I get the kill now? I still need 1 damage. Yeah, that's worth force marching a archer around for. So let's go back here. Clinch 2 and keep on with the route. Another one. Oh my God. And another one. Known as the Mighty. Yes, I am. And another one. Can we get another one? Oh, it was all worth the wait. A little poke here. Still need 1 more damage. Yeah. You know what we're already going to do. Another one. And the route continues. Oh my God. Devastation. And the route continues. Oh, the victorious. Give me more courage. Oh, God. All right. Who else we got? Can we get anybody else in here? Can we sneak anybody else in? Not quite. Have to force march. Anybody a little cleaner to do it? Not quite. That's 5 damage. I need to do 8 damage. Yeah, for the lulls, we're going to risk it all here. So actually, let's grab another Cataphract who does 8 damage. Perfect. Very nice. The route continues. Sword of the Fallen. The last Egyptian falls beneath the storm of blows, and the skirmish ends at last. Our soldiers cross the battlefield, giving mercy to the wounded and collecting the spoils of war. Among the riches gleaned from the Egyptians, dead is an ancient ornate sword, pride from the hands of a dead soldier. The blade is presented to you as a symbol of our glorious victory. Yeah, it is. And you know I'm going to take that mysterious sword. Yeah, gotta take the mysterious sword. Oh, so much fun. I haven't even launched my offensive yet. I don't think I need it. All right, that is going to be... We just only need a quick, easy 3 damage here. Can we get there with anybody a little easier? No, not really. Wow, this is a tanky unit. This swordsman. Yeah, the anti-melee? Anti-infantry. Yeah, that makes it very strong. Very tanky. Swordsman definitely a good counter to Shoteli. Good to keep in mind moving forward. But you know what's not infantry? Oh, God. All right, come in here. Hit that one. Hit that one. Hit this one. Actually, do we even need it? Let's route. We need to go this way first. Bring the last horse here. And goes route. Route. Known as the lion. Oh my God. All right, and we need just a little bit more. So a quick poke from the conscript. And yet another route. Oh my god, was that a 10 route? Oh. Oh. God, it's so good when you think about a plan and you've been thinking about it for like 100 turns. I've been so patient. I've been so good. And the gods have been good to me. Oh, the gods have been good to me. Okay. All right. All right. Let's stay focused. We now have a wounded queen out here in the middle of a battlefield. We can't just leave her hanging. All right. Let's not get too lost in the sauce here because we're running low on orders as well. So let's go ahead and who do we have to move forward? We have some conscripts. And we have this Shotelai who's pretty weak. All right, good. So let's move this Shotelai forward. Force march them out to, let's say, here. And move this militia forward by, let's see, it's going to be one order. Another one to, that's two. All right. Yeah, so that's 5 orders to get here. All right, so that's going to be 500. Yikes. Worth it to make sure that the queen gets out. 100%. All right. I mean, they still might be able to run around, but it's going to be difficult. Can we do that a little cleaner? Actually, do we even need to? Because right here, 11. Yeah, so you'll probably be able to break through. So I guess where we need to force march you is here. So now they have to break through both this unit and this unit just to get to the queen. Okay, good. That's what I want to see. That is what we want to see. All right, tech-wise, we are definitely going to grab Bodic and Arrow. We could grab 2 free longbowmen, but we don't really need to when we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 longbowmen just ready to upgrade at any time. So let's go ahead and grab Bodic and Arrow and take it from there. Oh my god. Okay, now we can be no longer impulsive. Let's take away impulsive. Let's become stressed. That's fine. Let's spend these extra 2 orders that we bought haphazardly and indulge in revelry. That sounds good. It was always meant to be. The ambassador's dead. Who cares? We can wait till next turn. Oh, God. What a payoff. Yeah, another 1-turn cataphract. Sounds great. Please do. Can't afford really anything else. So you are just going to go ahead and keep going with council missions. Same thing in front lines. Same thing in North Fort. Okay. End the year there. Egypt, how you feeling, buddy? Similar now? Brought down a peg? Oh, God. Oh, and we said we would. We said we would. So we are going to declare war here. Bring it on, Persia. What else you got? I want you both. I want you both. Oh, be careful what you wish for, everybody. Here we go. I wanted a challenge. End the year. All right. Their own horsemen. But you can't route through a conscript. Okay, drop them. All right. They got through the Shotelai too. Good. Queenie's still up and running. All right. This is going to hurt. But we've trained for this. Ooh. The nice little retaliatory on the melee attack. Very good. How much range you got? It seems like an awful lot. Oh, they did it. They cracked. Oh, the might of Persia is strong. Perhaps too strong? To be determined. Okay. Oh, but their leader is dead. Good. Oh, yes, and they have a screwy little scholar left. Oh, I mean, he's not screwy. Oh my god. That's one smart boy. All right. Well, at least it's not the other one. Yeah, wow, that's actually a stroke of luck because she was a unit at 70 years old too. Worked out for us. The tutor has led to an event. Your reveille has led to an event. Hopefully that's good news, not bad news. The oligarch is severely ill. Caleb is severely ill. Oh no. Spy master, your cousin. Okay. Zarquanus. Okay, is old enough to be tutored. And I am no longer stressed. All right. What have we learned? This is Azaba. This is the insane kid. Not estranged. Yeah, let's become estranged from Caleb. It's a shame because Caleb was wonderful to us, but he's severely ill, so sorry to abandon you in your time of need, but I don't want this guy to stab me in the back. All right. I did what now? We declared war on Greece. Good. Everyone. I want everyone. Oh, God. All right, let's grab an extra 6 legitimacy. Sure. Yeah, bring it on, Greece. I want everybody. Okay. Yeah. All right, a little extra wisdom doesn't hurt. Intolerant does kind of hurt. I don't really want to give up any resources, but I suppose this is fine. We have a huge amount of food, so let's go ahead and grab the extra wisdom. Pay to play. I don't need you to be righteous. I'm fine with you being corrupt. I don't plan on you being in charge of anything, or you don't have to be, so you can simply fade into the background if need be. And finally a tactics student. My lord. Retiring general. That is fine. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Persia's smart. And they didn't run immediately into the arms of my units over here. So we are going to rotate. Yeah, we're going to spend a lot of orders rotating these guys out. Unfortunately, it's going to take a couple of turns for them to become useful. Yeah, these are just in the wrong spot. And unfortunately, these guys actually have spears. So that's more of a threat than most. But they are nicely clumped, so we can actually make use of our elephant down here. So we can force march you in and grab a stun here. That'll help us keep up the defensive line. We can grab a quick attack here. So that's good. Probably a good idea to bring some of our Shotelai this way as well. And we should start at least peppering this unit back here. This pikeman, especially with all of its veterancy, is pretty scary. So being able to chisel him down a little bit is certainly going to be worthwhile. We can almost kill. Actually, let's back up all those arrow hits. Take this Shotelai, force march you in, hit him to disarm, then rotate in all the archers. I don't know if that's going to do a meaningful enough amount of damage increase, but I hope it does. And we can rotate this last bow back. Perfect. Grab a clean kill on the veteran unit. That's a great trade. Who needs a front line when we can instead have a stunned enemy unit that they can't move through? And grab another pot shot right here. Sounds good. All right, only 17 orders left to use here, which is not a lot. Do I dare go for another route? The Zealot makes it hard. Yeah, I think I retreat. Yeah, we retreat. Let's not lose our units. Let's go ahead and sacrifice these militia. Rotate back in the safest manner. Send a couple of them this way to prepare for a rout against the Persians. And buy a couple of orders here to retreat back here. Who could also use a heal? This frontline unit. Buy another order. Heal here. Okay. So we lost 5 units. We lost a conscript, a Shotelai, another Shotelai, a worker, and a conscript. So who cares about the conscript? Who cares about the worker? So we lost 2 Shotelai for killing 2 Persians, 1 super veteran Persian, and 10 Egyptians. So I think that's a worthwhile trade all in all. And now we're in a better position to be able to handle both assaults. The fight for a holy horse might come at any time now. I have this pikeman back here just killing workers, which is kind of hilarious, but that's okay. Less people on the front lines, the better. But oh boy, guys. Ah. Well, hopefully the doomsday scenario is enjoyable for everybody to watch. I liked being able to get it going for you, but I think we're going to have to stop it here, save a little content for the next turn, for the next playthrough. By the way, this is very much so a do as I say, not as I do type deal. Don't poke Persia if you don't have to. There's no reason to poke the biggest dog in the yard when you're crushing the other enemy. We could have just easily poured over Egypt and then turned around with both of our forces to collapse on top of Persia with all of our might. But this seems like a lot of fun. So this is for sure what we're going to do. But hopefully it all turns out for the best, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Happy conquering.